Forget the old muscle cars, those thunderous engines and chrome dreams that once ruled the roads of Saudi Arabia. Their era, filled with nostalgia and the scent of gasoline, is slowly fading into memory. Now, imagine the electric hum of a new rivalry echoing across the kingdom. The streets are changing, and so is the very idea of what it means to drive. Tesla, the American icon, has finally landed in Saudi Arabia. It brings with it not just futuristic luxury and cutting-edge technology, but a cult status that has captured imaginations worldwide. For many, owning a Tesla is a statement, a glimpse into a high-tech, sustainable tomorrow. But from the east comes a different challenger. BYD, Build Your Dreams, arrives quietly. Not with the flash of celebrity, but with smart, practical, and affordable electric cars designed for everyone. Their mission is simple: make electric mobility accessible to all Saudis, not just the elite. Tesla is the high-tech dream, a status symbol for tomorrow's elite, promising speed, innovation, and a taste of Silicon Valley right here in the desert. BYD, on the other hand, is the people's revolution. Their vision is to put an EV in every driveway, to make clean energy cars a part of everyday Saudi life, from busy city centers to quiet suburban neighborhoods. This isn't just about selling cars, it's about changing a nation's mindset. It's about shifting from a love of petrol engines to a passion for sustainability and innovation. The desert, once dominated by the roar of combustion engines, is now the stage for a battle of philosophies: exclusivity versus accessibility, luxury versus practicality. Can Saudi Arabia, a nation long in love with the power and prestige of petrol engines, truly embrace the electric future? The question hangs in the air, as old habits meet new possibilities. The stakes are high and the ambitions even higher. This is more than a competition, it's a turning point for an entire country. Will Tesla's global fame and futuristic allure win the hearts of Saudis, or will BYD's smart strategy and affordability conquer the market? This is more than a sales race, it's a duel for the future, a contest to define what the next generation of Saudi drivers will choose. So buckle up, as we dive into the most electrifying automotive showdown of the decade, a battle that could reshape the roads and the very identity of Saudi Arabia. Why is Saudi Arabia, often called the world's petrol station, suddenly so obsessed with electric cars? For decades, the kingdom has been synonymous with oil wealth, fueling cars and economies around the globe. But now, something dramatic is happening on Saudi roads and in its government offices. The answer can be summed up in two words: Vision 2030. This is not just a slogan, but a bold, ambitious plan to transform the nation's economy and society. The goal? Move beyond oil, diversify income, and build a tech-driven, sustainable future that can thrive long after the last barrel is sold. Mega projects like Neom, a futuristic city rising from the desert, demand clean, cutting-edge technology. In these new urban landscapes, old polluting engines simply don't fit the vision. Electric vehicles are at the heart of this transformation, symbolizing progress and environmental responsibility. The government has set a bold target. By 2030, 30% of all cars in Riyadh should be electric. That's not just a small step, it's a massive leap for a country where gasoline has always been king. This isn't just a suggestion or a gentle nudge. It's a national mission, with the government rolling out incentives, subsidies, and a rapidly expanding network of charging stations. The infrastructure is being built at record speed, making it easier than ever to own and drive an EV. Saudi Arabia wants to be known for innovation, not just oil. The kingdom is investing heavily in research, technology, and education to create a new generation of engineers and entrepreneurs who will lead the electric revolution. Welcoming global giants like Tesla and BYD is a clear signal of the kingdom's commitment to the future. These partnerships bring expertise, investment, and credibility to Saudi Arabia's electric ambitions. This is a top-down revolution driven by the highest levels of government. It's not a passing trend or a marketing gimmick, it's a fundamental shift in national priorities. The government is actively building demand, installing charging stations, and rolling out the red carpet for EV makers. Every part of the ecosystem is being developed, from dealerships to service centers, to ensure a smooth transition. For companies like Tesla and BYD, this is a golden opportunity, an open market with huge political and financial backing. Investors and entrepreneurs are flocking to Saudi Arabia, eager to be part of this historic shift. The kingdom is ready for change, and the world is watching closely. International media, investors, and car enthusiasts are all paying attention to how Saudi Arabia is rewriting its own story. The electric vehicle wave is here, and Saudi Arabia is determined not just to catch up but to lead. The race is on and the kingdom is charging ahead into a new era of mobility and innovation. For years, owning a Tesla in Saudi Arabia was a dream reserved for the few who could afford the hassle and the hefty price tag. Imported Teslas came with sky-high costs, complicated paperwork, and the constant worry about service and charging. For most Saudis, the idea of driving a Tesla was more of a fantasy than a reality, something you'd see on YouTube or in Hollywood movies, not on the streets of Riyadh or Jeddah. But everything changed in late 2023. Tesla made its official debut in the kingdom, launching sleek new showrooms, a dedicated Saudi website, and the first wave of superchargers. Suddenly, the American electric icon was no longer just an import, it was a brand with a real presence, promising a new era for car buyers. The excitement was electric. For the first time, Saudis could walk into a Tesla showroom, see the cars up close, and imagine themselves behind the wheel. The American dream machine was finally within reach, turning years of anticipation into a tangible experience. Tesla's brand power is undeniable. It's more than just a car, it's a tech statement, a symbol of innovation and status. For young Saudis, owning a Tesla became a way to show they were part of the future, embracing cutting-edge technology and a new lifestyle. The minimalist design, the sci-fi acceleration, the giant touchscreen, Tesla quickly became the ultimate gadget for Saudi tech lovers. It wasn't just about getting from point A to B, it was about the thrill of driving something that felt straight out of a science fiction movie. But all this innovation and excitement comes at a steep price. Even the so-called affordable Model 3 is a luxury for most Saudis, with price tags that put it out of reach for the average family. The dream was closer, but still not quite attainable for everyone. That's what makes Tesla so aspirational in the kingdom. People admire the cars, take selfies, and imagine owning one someday. But for now, many can only look, not buy. Tesla's direct sales model means there are only a handful of showrooms, mostly in major cities. If you live outside Riyadh or Jeddah, seeing a Tesla in person is still a rare event. The brand's physical presence is growing, but it's far from everywhere. The supercharger network is expanding, but it started from zero. Early adopters had to plan their routes carefully, hoping a charger would be available when they needed it. It's getting better, but the infrastructure is still catching up. Tesla's arrival shook up the market, sparking conversations about electric vehicles everywhere. But with its high prices and limited availability, it left a big gap for more affordable, accessible alternatives. The buzz was real. Everyone was talking about Tesla, but the streets were still mostly filled with traditional cars. The market was wide open, waiting for the next big thing. Tesla's arrival was a game changer, a signal that the future had arrived in Saudi Arabia. But it was just the beginning, not the end of the story. The door was now open for a new kind of competitor, one that could bring electric cars to the masses. Enter BYD. While Tesla made headlines, BYD quietly built its foundation in Saudi Arabia. Now with the EV market heating up, BYD is going big, tripling its showrooms by 2025. BYD's strategy? Be everywhere, especially where families shop for cars. Unlike Tesla's digital approach, BYD uses traditional dealerships, making EVs accessible and familiar. The focus is affordability. Models like the Dolphin and Atto 3 compete with popular petrol cars. BYD tells Saudis, you don't need to be rich to go electric. As government support grows, BYD positions itself as the sensible mass-market choice. It's not just participating, it's aiming to dominate. The Chinese dragon is awake, hungry, and ready to win over the kingdom's families. BYD's timing is perfect. The real battle for the mass market has begun. Put a BYD and a Tesla side by side, and the differences are clear. Price is the big one. BYD's Atto 3 rivals mainstream SUVs, while Tesla's Model 3 costs much more. BYD's value makes EVs realistic for more people. Inside, Tesla is ultra-minimalist, one big touchscreen for everything. BYD balances tech with familiar buttons, making the switch easier for newcomers. Battery tech? BYD's Blade battery is safer and more heat-resistant, crucial for Saudi summers. Tesla's batteries are fast, but BYD's are built for durability. Variety matters. Tesla has a focused lineup. BYD floods the market with choices for every budget. BYD is the supermarket, Tesla the boutique. In a diverse market, choice is power. That's BYD's edge. BYD's Saudi strategy goes beyond selling cars. It's about building roots. Partnering with Al Futtaim, a local giant, gives BYD instant credibility and reach. BYD isn't just selling cars, it's bringing electric buses, solar power and energy storage to the kingdom. This full-spectrum approach makes BYD a key player in Saudi's green future. Local partnerships mean local jobs, knowledge transfer and real investment. The government loves companies that build, not just sell. BYD's collaborative style builds trust and long-term relationships. In contrast, Tesla's self-contained model can feel distant. In a culture where relationships matter, BYD's approach could be a game-changer. It's not just about cars, it's about building bridges. That could put BYD on top. It's not all smooth roads for Tesla and BYD. Import tariffs and logistics make EVs pricier than local petrol cars. Saudi drivers are skeptical. Can batteries handle the heat and long distances? Both brands must educate, build trust, and expand charging networks. BYD faces low brand recognition and must prove its quality. Tesla's high prices could limit its reach if the market shifts to affordability. Fewer service centers may worry buyers used to local support. The winner will be the one who overcomes these hurdles first. Here's the twist. Tesla's arrival actually helps BYD. Tesla's fame makes EVs the hottest topic in Saudi Arabia, sparking curiosity and excitement. It's a giant marketing campaign for the whole industry. Once people want an EV, they start looking at options. Enter BYD with affordable choices. Tesla creates the buzz. BYD delivers the value. The real battle is EVs versus petrol, not Tesla versus BYD. Every supercharger, every news story makes EVs more mainstream. Tesla's presence legitimizes the market, raising the bar for everyone. Healthy competition means better choices and prices for buyers. In this early phase, Tesla paves the road, and BYD is ready to drive the masses down it. Everyone wins. So, who wins the Saudi EV race? Tesla has the brand, the tech, and the luxury appeal, perfect for the elite. But BYD targets the masses, offering affordable, reliable EVs for everyday families. BYD's partnerships, local presence, and wide lineup are built for market dominance. The real prize is the huge family car segment, not just the luxury niche. As Vision 2030 accelerates, millions will look for value and choice, BYD's strengths. Tesla may win headlines, but BYD is poised to win the numbers game. The real winner? Saudi car buyers. More choice, better prices, faster innovation. Tesla opened the door, but BYD is building the highway. The race is just beginning. Who's your bet on?